So I did find some more stamp stuff, so I'll try and get through this quick for you guys. Some more of those envelopes. Some random stamps there, which I put in a pile. This is something written in German. More of those. There's one of those postcard booky things from Chicago skyscrapers. We've got Detroit River skyline. Got the snowy mountains. Kangaroo postcard or photo? It's a photo. That's some sort of card thing. So it looks like I've got random cardboard, got all sorts of random stuff here. Oh, there's a tiny little photo. Outer Harbour, Port Adelaide. More stamps in between. North America Challenge Cup. One of those stamp things. A photo of someone in the army. It says 1922 to 23. That's good. It sort of dates those sort of photos for me. Some more beautiful envelopes. Put the envelopes. Put the stamps back there. These can go there. The envelopes there. Some more of your beer labels. Cool. I will definitely keep those ones though because they're cool and I've got multiples. Another envelope. It's weird paper. It's almost like deli paper or something. Just like put all of them there. Lawn and the Great Ocean Road. It just says page 13. The Grand Organ Town Hall, Sydney. So it looks like it's information on the Grand Organ. Hey, it's huge. Can go over with the random bits there. Got a receipt here from 1962 for a car service by the looks. A sailor. These are some of those stamp cards, footy ones. There's an envelope, yeah, first day cover, America's Cup. Bits everywhere. I can go with my pile of stamps. This is really cool. German stamps. It's got me a bit confused. There's different coloured ones. I think they've stuck onto each other. So might have to soak or steam those ones apart as well. The Silver Jubilee of the Queen's Accession. Oh. Some weird photo thing. Silver Jubilee, the Queen's Accession again in an envelope there. I'm not sure about this thing. Whether I don't think it come off of here anywhere. Separate. It's a beautiful photo of a young lady. Actually, that can go with the photos. Random stamps. Another photo of things that are too little. I can't say what they are. I'll have to look that one up. Christmas. Oh, look at that whole sheet of Christmas stamps. Oh, no. Well, they are, but it's the National Association for the Prevention of Tuberculosis in Australia. They have no postal value. That's very cool. Another first aid cover pack. I did say I'd be quick. I'm not being very quick, am I? Another leaf. Queen. It's just, I find these fascinating. It's postcard stamps, Royal Mail International. That's cool. Oh yeah, souvenir cards from National Philatelic Stamp Centre in Melbourne, which are sending. Don't need that. 1 cent Queensland stamps. Why did they stick them down? Probably not meant to be stuck because they're mint. Oh well. Love the old paper that they are on. That's beautiful. It's in German. Envelope with a pile of stamps in. A lot of stamps. Postcard. Some nice ones. That's lovely, isn't it? The envelope and everything. Lots of Christmas stamps. I love using the vintage Christmas stamps. Photo. Love that old envelope too. Cool writing on the back of this. Little Christmas card things. $19.49. So that's that. Then we've got some more of the stamp album pages. Another photo taken from South Australian hostel. Love these ones. People's Stores, Gouger Street, Adelaide. Just an envelope. First day covers. Then another little stamp album. Not much in it by the looks. Purple stamps, they're nice. Oh yeah, so this has got the states: Victoria, South Australia, Canada, Australia. Another stamp album. I love this stamp album. It's a bit warped though, unfortunately. Looks like a nice collection in there. Have this page from an album like these. These are a bit different. Bonus certificates. Now I've got this box of, it looks like very random bits and pieces to have a look at. Now this first one's in a folder that says carbon paper, so I'm thinking that it is possibly carbon paper. Sorry, just bumped you then. From Lane Cove, New South Wales. I did visit there when I was young. And it is stuck together. And yeah, it's carbon paper. So that's cool. Probably have a bit of fun with that. That piece has been used. There's a whole pile of it there. I think I kept the other stuff I've got. I've got piles of carbon paper, so it'll be fun to experiment with that sometime. But I really love the folder that it's in as well. This does not look very pretty. No dead person on the back. Christmas Day at Buna, 1942. Not my sort of thing. It's all army related and war. We don't need to look at that. This is a receipt for Clarkson Glass, Lead, Oil and Colour Merchants. Oh, beautiful. 1917. So that's awesome. Not in their best condition, but very happy to have it anyway. Beautiful. There is a book for the aviators, because I need a book. Oh, I quite like the cover though. The pictures aren't too bad, so I shall harvest that. Now, oh, this looks interesting. A little album. It's at least got a piece of paper in it. Love that. That's very nice. Oh, this picture's cut out in there. Oh my goodness me, it's got a price on there, $70. Austral Sealing Works, McGill Road, Norwood. Envelope, antique envelope. Now there's a date there, 26th 12th of 28 for the photos. It's got some names in that. So, looks like it, oh no, it does have some more in it. It's just got these. Oh, there we go. So family photos. Some cool ones. Oh, beach ones. I love beach ones. Definitely wouldn't pay $70 for that. Okay, look. Looks like a glass case, doesn't it? Yeah. Don't know if that's the date there, 16th to 39. It very possibly is. That's really nice velvet in there as well. I'm going to have to keep that. Store something in it, clips or something. That's really neat. More of them coasters. Another photo. Oh, lovely card. Love these old cards. There is a postcard. It's a postcard. So is that, I think. Yep. Good luck cigarette. I don't think so. You can tell it's old. Coasters. These are cards. Yeah, they look like big cards. Nice oriental theme though. Some more photos. Oh, another beach one. Oh, they're both beach ones. Really cool. It's a nice one too. This is 1940. I think it's in German. New York Harbour. That's quite nice. It's eerie. It's all speckled and that, but it's quite a nice picture otherwise. Trying to get my piles going here. War in New Guinea. Oop. Oh. Interesting. I might put the war stuff together and see if someone's interested in purchasing that sometime. So we've got the RAF 58th anniversary air display and anniversary air display 72 and 79. Oh, here's one of those. I forget what you call these. Your glass slide things. That is a huge one. That's lovely. Or is it just a frame? It's just a frame. But it's got like the metal outer like those glass slide things, which is weird. But yeah, interesting. No information on there. Very cool. That's another one. War in New Guinea. They are interesting, I suppose, but I just don't like war. But it is a part of history, so someone will appreciate them. A lot of photos. This, some oriental label or something. Jupiter. Have to look that up. More photos. It's a nice one. So this is a 28th of December 1911 it's got there. Estate Duty Office, Somerset House, London. This is Ellen Shellicor, deceased. I am your obedient servant, secretary. So that's cool. Nice bit of ephemera. Might just put all of this stuff in here too to protect it. Oh look, it's that old German text. Don't understand any of it. It's Reverend Rideheart. That rings a bell. Oh, 1858. Oh, it's that. You remember I got some German, I think that was German last time with this odd paper. Oh, it's beautiful. You can feel the embossing of the text. That is so beautiful. And to be that old and in that good a nick, must be that similar paper that I had previously in a really old book like that. That is awesome. Some more photos. Another one of those cards. Photos. These look like little postcards or something, but they don't have the postcard background. Campbell Street, Swan Hill. Yeah, these are all Swan Hill by the looks. Royal Hotel. Nice. They probably come in one of those little envelopes at some stage. Another bag here, and that is Murray Views, Glenelg. And Glenelg. I'm just going to put these in the same bag. And here is one of the little pockets, Kodak. Look at that. So cool. Oh, and look. Negatives. So that's what that other thing I found was a negative. They're huge. Same size as the photos. Oh, that's gorgeous. Two ladies. That is so cool. I'm glad I got this all now because, as I said, I wasn't quite sure what was in it. Yeah. It's the way to do things. Buy stuff that you don't know what it is. Lovely. Oh, look at her. Postcard 2. Look at that wave. Teetering on the edge there. Navy Public Relations, Canberra. They don't do them like that anymore, do they? Portrait by Bernal in Unley. That's a gorgeous baby. Let's have a look. Julie Ann Pine, 9 months, taken in 1958. Yesterday's Child, the Marion in Days Now Past. It's like a Banrock Station postcard. More photos. Is she wearing a fox? I think they're legs. It's a bit creepy. Leather goods. It's an old one that you can hardly see. Oh, is that a fish? Nah. I think it's shot. Is that a gun? It's a gun. Don't know if no, that's the tree. Yeah. Don't know. It looks like a native from somewhere. With a big, big rifle. I've never seen a rifle that big. Might be New Zealand by the looks of the person. Something about antiques. Photos and postcards. Postcards they are. Oh, it's an army one. The Avenue of Honour. Canberra. It's lovely. Jacarandas in Grafton, New South Wales. I have pressed play, haven't I? Yes. Just checking. What is this? Another little Christmas thing, I think. Oh no, antiques. Just an advertisement for antique shop. There's definitely some interesting wartime stuff in all of this. Brisbane to Cairns and Barrier Reef. A touring booklet. Another envelope. Commercial papers. I love that. To my father. Photo with the pet dog. I don't know what sort of dog that is. It's a funny looking thing. More coasters. This is Sole Agents Victorian Tasmania Matches. one with dog and puppies by the looks. Another one with a dog, getting it to stand. That's from a cabinet card or something. It's got $4 on it. So it looks like this person collected things from the antique store, possibly. Small matches, I think. There's that poor fox again. Orchestra, a grave. New York. $1961. Happy Christmas from a poor working girl. Business is pressing, but I just want to say, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? I wouldn't slip up. Oh, have a swell Christmas day. That is cool. Oh, goodness me. The postcards. It's old. Probably boring you to death, but that I have to go through this stuff and sort it a bit, and some people like looking at some of this. Can't read it. No, some priest or something. What is that? Doesn't say. Army ones. What is this? Ooh, it looks interesting. It's a little booklet that's been covered in some, it's almost like cellophane paper. I think it says 1921. That's beautiful. It's very hard to read some of it. It's like an autograph book, I think. It's very fragile. This says 31 there. Writing is beautiful. Isn't that lovely? Another ticket. An affectionate remembrance of the Adelaide horse cars, which succumbed to electric shock during December 1908, after 30 years of faithful service, gone but not forgotten. Sad, isn't it? That had $10 on it, just that postcard. Oh, another antique advertisement. Oh, another glasses case. Oh, look at that tiny one. Lorben and Pank. The date's been wiped off. Tiny. Must be for a baby or something. the Observer's Book of Automobiles. Nice. That had $8 written in it. I'll go with my collection of Observer's books. For duck's sake. Now, some receipts. I think that's 40 something. Yeah, 1940 on that one. For a radio set. Oh, I wonder if this is the other piece of that thing we found. Probably not, but that is cool. Made in England. Oh yeah, Meccano. Geez, the Meccano used to be good quality then, didn't it? So I might keep that for some altered art if I ever manage to do any. Wedding invitation. 1973. Photo. New York, New State Capitol, Lincoln. It's got interesting writing on the back. Sheffield, England to radio. Radio band Watts, blah blah. Whatever that all means. Furniture Mart. Stamp. Oh, that's nice. Souvenir from Gibraltar. Trying to say these things right and it's not happening. So it's a postcard. It's an embroidered postcard. That is gorgeous. 1920. I was just looking for the date then. It's right in front of your face, Nat. Isn't that beautiful though? This cinema ticket for the Ritz. Ooh. Don't touch it. At least it's not a good one. It's a book with some photos, or a book page. More antique advertisement with sincere thanks. Someone passed away at 83 years in 1974. That's another one of the negatives. Nurses, I think. She looks like a nurse. They've got their funny little hats on, I assume. Whether they're in their pyjamas? I know someone will tell me. I'll ask my mum, she'll probably know. Looks like some weather event. Envelope. A lot of negatives in the bottom that I can see there. What's this? This is the Crown Studio, Sydney. Auntie Annie from Roy something, 2 years, taken August 1914. Oh, that's beautiful. Roy, age 24, something, 2 something. It's just the one, yep. That is precious. And there's another one. Got the embossing. Maybe that's it. No, that couldn't be the auntie at 24 years. Maybe. It's another one of the embroidered postcards. It says, I think of you. Oh, it's got a little one on the inside, so it is a pocket. Cotton Palmer Preston Limited, Calcimo in 50 tints in the best interior cold water paint. 30th of August 13. Yeah, it's got on the back as well, 13. So a whole lot of these, which can be cool fun to mess around with. Put them in a pocket somewhere. Maybe I'll grab this envelope for now. And then there's this. Not sure. It looks like a torch, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look like the Olympic torch, but maybe it is. Oh, Colac High School. There's a patch. Rubber bands. Looks like a winder for something. Interesting. This envelope. Look at that. The date is 59. The envelope looks older than the picture. Another advertisement. Elephant. The Little Pyramids. A modern scourer. Oh, a bale wheat scourer. Used for finishes and polisher, it says up the top in writing. It's got all the dimensions. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, look, more Meccano. I'm going to have to look up about that. Obviously, look, it's all coming together now. Good, aren't I? Now I just have to find that other piece. Invoice only cod liver oil emulsion. Look at the ad on there. That is so cool. 1913. Uganda. Interesting. American Blueprint. Sydney Harbour. It's got the photo corners on there. So I reckon bits of this, yeah. I reckon these come out of the other albums, possibly. Matches. Bengal matches made in England. Matches. straighten a lot of this stuff out. Stoddart Fitcher and Millist, Melbourne. That is tiny. Very cool. Might keep that in here when I need to undo something. I can't be bothered getting up and going out to the laundry to get my screwdriver. Now just checking that we're not missing anything in between the cardboard pieces. One more box to go, guys. Okay, so like I said, there's one more box, but then I remembered there's another couple of little things I want to show you after that if I remember. This one's meant to be sewing stuff, but it's huge and I can't get it up here. And I have no idea. So this brings back memories. Was it John Martin's or one of those places down in Adelaide used to package stuff in that sort of pattern. Ooh, and there's lace. There's a few bits there that can go into my lace scraps. Either that or it's so old it's just falling to bits, but there's a fair bit of that too. 1.5 meters, say. That's lovely. It's got all the little bits we can cut out. I think I've got all the bits off of it. So, happy with that. The bag looks old. The lace doesn't. Feels old though. Have to reuse that. Okay, this is pins. I might have to take that off because I kind of like the, though it might ruin it. It says something of watch, nickel-plated watch box. Quite like that, better than pins. And yes, it does have pins, so they'll be handy. Old School's exercise book. Joyce and Pope. Blue lined. Box pleated skirt, so it looks like patterns. But again, some old paper for me to use, which is nice. I don't know if it sounds, that sounds like pins. I was thinking buttons, but I don't know if it sounds like buttons. Durex cellulose tape. That's so cool. I'm going to have to keep this. I'm not really a collector of old tins. I had a few real pretty ones, but I've actually gotten rid of most of my tins because I'm against round things. They're not an efficient way of storing things. But I'm going to have to keep these. And this is cool. Better than just normal pins. Even though they are normal pins. They're in their original packaging. We've got a whole lot of fasteners, which I love the packaging on those. I've got such a huge collection of these things now, but I don't complain about it, especially not when it's intact packaging. Love it. So these would be needles, or were needles. I think it's empty, but I kind of just prefer the packaging. Hollyoaks Original Diamond Egg-Eyed Straw Needles. This one's got some in. These are darning needles. I was hoping there was, oh, that's huge. I was hoping there was this sort of thing in here, in the box. Will not rust diamond pins. This is what you need for your glues, guys. Bra clasp thing. Lilliput. Very old paper. Looks like they've been put on old sewing pattern or something. Small diamond double long needles. By using these fasteners, your dress will fit. Oh, good. I'll make sure I put one of them on every one of the clothes I buy that doesn't fit, which is most of them. And then just some loose bits and pieces. So that's a fun little tin. Love the tin too. Actually, I'll keep these tins for storing sewing stuff in. They work well, although this one's a bit hard to open. But I love it. Cellulose tape. And then bad Scotch shortbread. That is an old tin. And again, they're not the easiest to open because they're quite sharp. Didn't think it had buttons. Every net guarantee. Halo nylon hairnet. Do I look in there? Always scared what I'm going to find. Nylon pearl threader. Suitable for rethreading all sizes of pearl beads. Isn't that cool? Still on the packaging and stuff. Hair bobby pins. Gay girl bobby pins. Very cool. Trevere. Looks like makeup. Just scared to open it. Yeah, it's meant to open. I'm like, yep, it's blush. That brings back memories. Hang on. Oh, it smells like blush too. Measuring tape. Oh, look at the state of that. Scotia midget brass. You wouldn't be able to call it that anymore. Brass ruslet safety pins. They've held up well. Some needles. Some of this cotton tape stuff. Yeah, there we go, cotton tape, 5 yards, Saxon brand. And then some big pins. Steel nickel plated Victory safety pins. Cool. And some files. Stainless steel files, so that was interesting. What else is there? Sheffield steel products. It says D forks. Stainless steel table cutlery. It's meant to be sewing stuff. Yes, I was going to say. Well, I'll have to keep that, won't I? So we've got some ribbon. A bit of elastic. An old pencil. Just put the pencil in my thingy-majiggy. It's one of them things. Oh, I've got 3 of these now. That one seems like it's good though. Clover brand. Some cotton, an old reel. Some more hooks and eyes. Millwood's needles. Is that soap? Doesn't smell like soap. Something London, Hancock, London. Sort of like a triangle, isn't it? If you know what that is and it's useful at all, could you please let me know? Registered something or other. I don't think it's wax. Oh, it might be a chalk. It might be for writing on your fabric. And just some little pieces. some zips, lightning zips, and some cotton, some more cotton, hole punch. It's great actually because I've got the leather samples and I think these are what you use to punch holes in leather, possibly, and that sort of thing. So we have, I can't remember what this stuff's called. Someone did just tell me on a previous video. I'm thinking, sis, okay, now I've got to look it up. I got it right. That's a change. Whole lot of seersucker, whole lot of this stuff. This is like satin. It's a nice and autumnal colour, that. Oh, a pile of this. Don't know whether it's cotton or what, but that'll be great. You have to colour it up. They're all a bit dirty, they'll need a good wash. Corduroy, I think that's what that stuff is. The browns, which I quite like, and this green one, so they're quite nice actually. They're not too thick, which is wonderful. There is this upholstery fabric, and this is weird. I think this is like what you do your patterns on or line things with. And then there's a stack of sort of like gingham, isn't it? I thought that was a spider then, but it's not. This is really cool. So actually I'm not too upset about all that fabric. That's pretty well usable for what I do. They might be patterns and that, I'm not sure, but there's a pile of stuff. And the old newspapers are great for your backgrounds and collaging and that, so looks like it might be for sewing stuff in that she's, oh, it's what she's done her patterns on. Oh, awesome. Yeah, because it's the shape of a shirt top. Duh, Nat. Have a look at the books after. Oh, people like the Enid Gilchrists as well. So these should have a date on them somewhere. Or not. The Advertiser, these are 1973, which is cool, retro, obviously. So the bits that haven't been written on, the ads and other bits and pieces of that I can use for collaging and backgrounds and all sorts. Then we've got Enid Gilchrist's Toddler's Clothes. Oh, they're cute pictures, aren't they? We've got her sleepwear and undies. I think I might already have this one. I have to have a good think of what I want to do with a lot of my stuff. Whether I'm going to use it myself or I want to pass it on and that. I mean, these would be beautiful in a sewing thing journal and that, but there might be people that really want the magazines as well. But yes, I do need to organise my stuff first. Under 5 fashion. So it looks like they're all the Enid Gilchrists. Boys and girls 5 to 9. And baby book. Man, that was a lot of work. So I'll just go and try and find these last couple of things that I really want to show you. So the last thing I found recently was these 3 books. Again, I didn't know what I was getting. But when I got them, I couldn't believe my luck, because you don't find this sort of thing around here very often, especially not with writing in and the date that they are. So there is this one, and I'm not sure whether this one's 1857. I think it is. It's hard to tell with that one, but just beautiful. Look how grungy it is on the inside. Yeah, it is 1850s. Yeah, that one's 57 by the looks. I think I'm reading it right, unless it's 87, but looks old enough to be that date. There's not a lot of that one. Look, I've even got a antique, probably antique pin in there. But just absolutely gorgeous, that is. And then there's this one, 1862, this one starts. So these I will be hoarding. I have plans to use them in the future, but for now I will be hoarding them a fair bit, I would say. And yeah, that was the best thing too, is there's some ephemera pieces left in some of them as well. It's 1865 on that page, and we have this, which is a Commission Agents Honey Merchants. So very, very lucky to have found these. Again, a bit more ephemera there. That's 1887. There's a receipt, a written out receipt on some paper. Got some newspaper there. How messy they are. And the end papers. Some more. Another receipt. That is gorgeous, that one. Handwritten papers. Very, very thin. Ready Reckoner, I should say. It's out of a book, back cover. Someone's got a pin in it. And then this one says account book, 1883. Look how grungy that is. So this one has writing, but it also has some blank pages, which I really like the blank pages as well. 1895 there. And this one has some ephemera pieces shoved in there as well. So yes, really hit the jackpot with these, which I'm so happy about, because I've got a couple of ledgers, I think, previously, but they're, you know, later ones, maybe the 50s and that sort of thing, and then a lot of, yeah, empty ones. Well, not a lot of the really nice empty ones. It's an envelope, and it's as thin as a piece of paper and see-through. $1901. Please oblige by letting me have all of tobacco, something, a pound of tobacco and a dozen matches. That's really cool. So yeah, lots of empty pages, and they've got watermarks on them too, these pages, which is interesting. Some bits of ephemera. Caution. The public are hereby cautioned against receiving and cashing a cheque drawn. Something about the bank. So it'd be an interesting read as well, really, wouldn't it? Those are gorgeous. It's a big envelope. Yep. The Accountant General, Post Office, Sydney. That is so cool. So they were my treasures. Yep, finally finished. I think that's about 2 hours worth of videos that I have to sit and edit. But as I said, it's nice to like share. Don't often find a lot of this sort of stuff around here, so it's nice to sit down and go through it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye.